Pleasure, man. Let's get this shit cracking off early, man. So first and foremost, man, I'm your host, Sir PifferyGoodness, Daily Heat Check Smokecast. You can find me at Piff Beats on Twitter or on Instagram. Got a special guest today on the show. We got my good friend, rapper, New Jersey associate, putting it down for the whole tri-state. Doesn't matter what it is. Whiiteboy, talk to the people, man. Tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, man, it's Whiiteboy EIE, man. You can find me in the motherfucking heart of the South. Heart of the Southward of North New Jersey, man. That's where I'm always at, man. Some place you niggas never be. Man, you can find me on Instagram, Whiiteboy EIE, double my I. You feel me? Between that T, if you know what I mean, man. If you don't double the I, man, don't type my fucking name, man. You feel me?
For sure. Talk that shit, my nigga. And that's the reason why we got you on, man. So there's a few things we want to run through right quick. You know, first and foremost, you just released your newest project, your latest project. Hold on. Excuse me. Just that came out, what was that, the 14th?
No, it was the 29th.
29th.
Same day as Drake, man, you heard?
Say that, man. So I hope everybody picked up the right album that day. But just to get it, let everyone know, you can find it on every platform, A Dream Deferred, on Apple Music, Spotify,
Tidal, Google Play, Rhapsody, all that shit, man.
All that good shit, you feel me? So now, once we got that out the way, we want to talk about the album. We want to know a little bit more about the mindset of you making the album, with, you know, the whole process behind that, you feel me? We find that stuff interesting on this on the podcast. But first and foremost, before we get into anything on the story note, we like to know the history of Whiiteboy. How did you get to where you are now? Could you give us the backstory? Give us a little origin to what got you to here, what got you into rapping? You feel me? Like, how was it in the Southward rapping? There's a lot of great talent coming out the Southward as well, too. So, you know, like, how does that work out? Because, you know, we spoke to, I forgot who it was, Quest on the previous cast, how he says a lot of rappers, they do have egos, you feel me? I don't find you to be one of those with an ego, but I'm pretty sure coming up you've dealt with those, and you've probably seen how they you know, phased out throughout the years.
Hello?
Yeah, you heard me? Did you hear anything I just said?
I heard everything you just said.
Okay, okay.
Sound like you stopped. But yeah, basically, you feel me? I grew up under my aunt Rod Digger, my uncle Young Z. You know what I mean? I always had it in I always had a writing ability, a rapping ability. I used to be on forums when I was younger. Back when forums was big, rapbattles.com, rap music. Actually, that's where I first met Nim, on a forum.
Really?
Niggas don't know that. Yeah, niggas don't know that. He was going by the name Nimrod. I was going by the name Daz, D-A-Z. You feel me? That's where I first heard of Nim. Man, so basically,
what forum? Just so we can know, is it still up and running or is it done?
Rapbattles.com was my main forum that I was on. It's still up and running. It's dead now. Forums are pretty much dead, but they're still up there. So yeah, I used to text battle. I used to do something they call topicals, where you had to write about a topic. All types of shit back then. You know, it wasn't really no social media, so.
Yeah, that was like the first days of social media. So, you know, it was like the becomings of everything.
Yeah, exactly. That was the first days. Everybody was text battling, typing their punchlines, and you had to get votes and rate it line by line. You know, it was a big deal back then, man. People to link up. I met a lot of good friends from rap battles, people that I still talk to today.
Oh,
even
shit.
with the advent of social media, actually. So
now,
people I actually consider family.
Now, are they all local? Because, you know, the forums, they gross across the country. So, you know.
No, I'm talking about all over the country. Like.
That's great, man. That's phenomenal. Did you ever get the opportunity to create or collab with any of these, you know?
Yeah, I created, I collab with them. But, you know, a lot of the people that did text battles or topicals, they didn't really want to rap. So, I mean, they didn't really turn into rappers. Or they didn't pursue rap like I pursued it. So they just living normal lives, regular. Normally we just chat on Facebook, keep up with each other or whatever. But you know, a lot of good friends, man. A lot of good friends, a lot of good times, a lot of memories off forums, man. Shout out to rap forums, man. Definitely bred a lot of MCs.
Nah, big ups to them definitely, because that that was some history and insight we definitely didn't know. So tell us more about as far as the progression
It's
of
actually the
you.
first time I've ever spoken about that anywhere in any interview.
We get the exclusive, man. We get the exclusive here on the Smokecast, man. We appreciate you for that. So now, tell us more. So after the rap battles, what was next? You feel me? Were you doing the mixtape scene? Were you doing the battle rap? Or you just
Actually, I tried to start going to the studio with my aunt, my uncle, just basically learning how to rap. I first started my first rap. The first time I ever went to studios with my cousin. We had a group called Baby Gangsters at the time. I was probably like 14. Shit was terrible. As I got older, I broke all the CDs from the past so nobody could ever hear it. Shit was terrible. But, you know, I fell in love with the studio. I fell in love with this music shit. So just been going hard with it ever since, man.
Okay, so what was the passion about it? Was it about you being able to create music, you being able to tell your story? Because there's something that really attracts to that. Because your music gets deep, man. We're gonna get into the latest project and some of that stuff later on the road. But like I see your style, what you like doing. So tell me, was that something you always wanted to do? Be able to be very descriptive with words, or that just came to you
Yeah,
as
I
a
mean,
natural
I've always
talent?
been very talented with my words, you know. I've always been a real down to earth person, you know. I always like to talk about deeper topics, and you know, I'm an emotional guy. Like people like to hide and say that they're not emotional, like it's a bad thing. But I'm very in tune with my emotions and my inner feelings. So you know, stuff I like to rap about because a lot of people feeling like that, which is why I released the Dream Deferred because I know that a lot of people are going through some of the same topics that I mentioned and spoke about. So, you know, it's something that I wanted to get off my chest and put out there. Because everybody raps about bitches and money and imaginary cars and shit like that. But there's few people out here really keeping it real, man. And I wanted to keep it real. I like to call that reality rap, man. I'm a reality rapper, man. I just said the other day that I'm a conscious street rapper. You feel me? I can give you the turn up. I could talk about the flashy shit. I could talk about the hoes and parties and all that shit. But you know, substance there, man. I can turn that shit around and talk substance, man. A lot of people can't do that, man. Anybody could do melodies and get colorful dreads and shake their ass in the club or whatever the fuck they want to do. But a lot of people can't talk about real topics that affect everyday people. You know what I mean? Not everybody driving a Bentley. Not everybody got a fucking Audemars. Not everybody got a fucking Philippe Patek. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I mean, you know what's going on.
No,
Just trying to be as
absolutely.
real as possible.
So now coming up in the South, we're going to touch on that because there's a lot of talent out there. A lot of that talent fizzed out, whatever you want to call it. We ain't got to say names. We know what it is. But now coming up and you staying true to you and your style, was there ever, rap? Because a lot of the rappers come back in the day. It was eras. That's the best way to put it. You've been in this long enough to see many eras from the '90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, to even now that we have, and you've persevered several of those eras. Now, when you look back and see some of the, I don't even want to say counterparts, some of the peers at that time when you were rapping, and see them now, whether they're still rapping or their music is not resonating with the people like yours is. How does that look back and make you feel? Just talk to me on that.
I mean, at the end of the day, people gotta find their sound. They gotta find who they are. I mean, and sometimes, like I always tell artists, that sometimes music ain't for them. Sometimes it's for you. I mean, so maybe your sound. At the
Wait,
end of the
expand
day,
on that. Expand on that.
yeah, sometimes music is not for them. Sometimes it's for you. Sometimes it's therapy. Sometimes it's therapeutic, and you just need to rap how you feel and get it off your chest. I mean, it's an art form. It's just like painting. Every picture you paint is not gonna be loved by the public. You know, just like every song you make ain't gonna be loved by the public. There's a lot of songs that I got that certain people that I'm around don't like, and then I turn around and put it somewhere else, and certain people love it. So you know. And shit, if nobody loved it, if it helped me get through what I was going through at the time, and that's all that matters. So, some of the people that fizzed out or faded out, you know, they grew up, they never had the chance. It's hard to make it in Jersey, so I can't really be too hard on them because there's a lot of people I know that gave their all and did anything they could possibly do and came close to making it because the industry is shitted on Jersey for so long and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, that I have no time to get into. It's a whole story about why Jersey ain't on, but they never had the opportunity to do what we doing now, and niggas didn't have it easy to shoot videos like we gotta have the social media like we got. Shit, I always say, had I had all this shit in high school, I would have already been on
Facts.
today. You know what I
Facts.
mean? Had I had all this social media shit that we, nigga, the nigga MySpace was just now coming out. Like, you feel me? Like, MySpace was just now coming out. Like, my junior year, like, shit like that. Like, had I had all this Instagram on my phone and Ubers and fucking Tumblr and Twitter and Facebook, and you could get a video for $300 that look HD. Like, niggas wasn't shooting videos back when Ray Rizzo was out here running around. Like,
Facts.
niggas wasn't shooting videos. Like, so it was harder for them to make it back then. You know what I mean? Now everything is so in your face. It's much easier for people to get exposed and go viral. I mean, these kids got it way easier. Like, and a lot of these niggas around here, they get popping in high school, or they get popping in their town. They get popping in high school because all the kids is following them. They all kids, shit. They all following each other. They want to see them make it. So by the time they get out of high school, they got 30,000, 40,000 followers. I
Facts.
mean, just from doing what they do any school and shit. Had I had it, like I was a popular nigga. Had I had it, I would have been doing good too. You know what I mean? But I didn't. I'm making the best of what I got right now. And, you know, a lot of big things popping, man. A lot of big things popping.
No,
We gotta talk
absolutely.
about the videos, though. We definitely
Absolutely.
gotta talk
Hold on,
about when
Jones.
you
Hold
gonna shoot
on.
a video.
Hold on, Jones. We gonna get there in a second. But you feel me? But with that, you just expanded on that joint was crazy because now, like, you feel me? You've been able to transcend the mixtape days. Like, this is crazy because I sat back and even thought about this. I'm like, yo, could somebody mute their mic, please?
That's his daughter in the background.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Oh, all right. But now, as far as with the mixtape joint, because you remember when Cats was pressing mixtapes, when Cats the promote was pressing flyers. I don't know if you ever did the flyers, but you get what I'm saying. It was like the CDs, the mixtapes. Now everything is gone digital. You feel
Shit,
me?
I remember street teams with badges around your neck.
Wait, you get what I'm saying? So you've seen the transition. So now being able to persevere through that and then being able to team up or become one of the biggest teams. Actually, let me double back on that. How did the whole full circle with Secret Society come together?
I mean, shit, I wasn't around for the very, very creation of Secret Society. But I mean, I've been in Secret Society about a good 7, 8 years now. So the Secret Society that I see now is very different Secret Society than the one I joined, and the one that the one that we did now. I put a lot of hard sweat, work, tears into building this shit. I mean, representing this shit like as we all did. Know what I mean, but I'm one of the original Secret Society members after the very first. So the originals was Poppy Stores, Les McFly, Photo, Tax, and them. Know what I mean,
Foundation.
but after when we started the videos and Cadillac Talk and all that era, that was all us. Know what I mean, that was me, that was Breezy, that was Nim, that was Fo, that was Tax. Know what I mean, niggas like us, we did that. We put that shit together, and when we just made it, we kept working. We never stopped. We kept it moving. You know what I mean, and now niggas is in different positions. We got models, we got directors, we got a whole bunch of shit we didn't have. When we first started shooting videos, niggas used to have to hold the lights ourselves. Like, I mean, niggas used to have to try to figure it out. Like, we was doing the most ratchet shit we could possibly do, but we was making that shit look good, and we was putting in that work. Now niggas got assistants, niggas got interns, niggas got et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that shit took time, bro. Like, it wasn't overnight. Shit, Piff, you was there. You seen it.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, man. And I
You was
like
there.
I like hearing it from your point of view too, man. Because like you said, it's like y'all to see y'all niggas success now, man. Like it brings almost tears to my eyes, and I mean that sincerely, bruh. Like I tell cats every day, bruh. There's not a hate bone in my body, and where we from, we don't hate. You just period, man. But you know, this hate is everywhere. But it's like you said, niggas was holding the lights. Niggas was doing the most back then to see where it comes to now. And that's why, like, even you becoming one of the top echelon rappers in the city, in the state, you get what I'm saying? It's just like a highlight to the hard work that you guys been putting in across the years. You get what I'm saying? And that's one thing you can't turn the blind eye to. But now let's talk about the music more, because me knowing you, this is not your first project. But is this the first major release you want to call it? I can't even, because you got some stuff you released last year as well. So I don't know, where would you place this in the catalog of Whiiteboy, A Dream Deferred?
I mean, if anything, I'm looking at this as my first. It's not my first project at all, but I look at it as my first project because it's the first project where I'm really sticking to what I know and doing what I want to do, putting it on all digital platforms. And I had took about a year off of rap, so year and a half. So I
Ooh,
finally
talk
came back.
about that. Wait, don't
Yeah, I
breeze
was
over
going
that.
through a lot.
Talk
I
to
was
us,
going
man.
through a lot in life. You feel me? My house had got shot up. Just a lot of shit. You feel me? That I can't really get into. But I
No,
was
of
just going through a
course.
lot of street shit at the time. I mean, I didn't have. I was going through taking a lot of L's and going through a lot of struggles, and I didn't really have the time to focus on rap. I mean, so
It
I
was
finally
only a
got back
break,
to it.
though. It was only a
Yeah,
break.
it was only a break,
Okay.
which is really the basis and meaning behind the dream deferred because that's really where it came from. It came from me struggling and wanting to rap, wanting to go on Instagram and seeing all the local rappers and all the you know what I mean shining and doing all the shit. Well, I'm like, damn, I know I could do this, or damn, if I was doing this, I would be popping too, or damn, you know what I mean. But wanting to do the shit that's in my heart, but not having the time or not having the money or not having the ability to do it. So you feel me? That's why my dream was deferred. I mean, like my dream was at the time, my dream was in deferment.
True, true. That's crazy. So now, to make this one special out of all of them, it's because of all the struggles, the trials and tribulations. So now, what did you do outside of that to make it special? Did you get any special production, any special features? Did you need a certain studio to bring out the creativity, a certain group of people that help you? You get what I'm saying? It may sound crazy, but you could draw
Well,
inspiration from
the
anywhere.
to be honest, the dream deferred that I released is very different from the dream deferred that would have been released, which is why I had to cultivate and really focus on the sound that I wanted. You know, I had a lot of like Plug Calling, my song that's getting played on Hot 97, my single. I had a lot of different type of music on the Dream Deferred, but when I sat down with myself, I realized that that's not really an embodiment of what I'm trying to say, and I wanted to keep it on one theme and one topic, like, which is why I'm releasing another project within the next month. Max Turbo is going to be all mainstream hits, all turn up, all a different side of me. I always tell people I'm more like a Meek Mill and the J. Cole had a baby, you feel me? So I gave niggas my J. Cole, and my next tape I'm gonna give niggas my Meek Mill. You feel me? So basically, I got Crutch on the tape. I got my nigga Jace Harley, who was just going viral for Childish Gambino, taking his "This Is America" from him.
Yep.
Jersey artist out of Hoboken, very talented guy. My nigga Crutch, of course, is a very talented guy. I got a few singers on the project. I mean, not too many features because at the end of the day, it was my diary. It was more for me than it was for y'all. Like, so when people hit me up and say, bro, I got mad messages, mad screenshots on my phone about how this music has saved them or how this has changed their life and how they needed to hear this and how I mean I got mad messages from mad people like strangers and people I know like yo white like real shit like I really needed to hear this and this shit helping me get through. Know what I mean? And that's why I wanted to stick to that theme and that topic and really talk to the people like really be sincere like 'cause not a lot of people are sincere like and sincere with themselves and it's a lot of people living in lives that they don't want to live in. That's a fact. It's a lot of people working jobs that they don't want to work. It's a lot of people not being able to live out their dreams. And as much as you want to chase your dreams, it's you got to survive. You got to do what you got to do to survive. You got kids to take care of. You got bills to pay. I mean, not everybody could quit their job and do what they want to do. Like life just don't fucking work like that. I mean, and that's why I had my nigga Spaceman do the cover. As you can see on the cover, if you look at the cover of Jane Deferred, it's me as a janitor looking at me as I want to be in the mirror, the rapper me.
Yep.
Know what I mean?
Uh,
Now, disclaimer: I'm not a fucking janitor, but you know, you get the point. You know what I mean, it's
yeah.
it's just me looking at who I wanted to be in the future and just sitting there like, damn, like my dream is right there, but I got too much shit on my plate. Like, I mean, when your plate is full, like, how do you add more? You feel me?
Absolutely.
It gets to be a bit much. I understand. I'm here to tell the people that I understand. Like everybody don't have a fairy tale life. Like there are no fairy tales in reality. Like everybody don't get to go viral. Everybody don't get to be a millionaire. Everybody don't get to be wealthy. Like, and somebody got to speak for those people that can't do that. Somebody has to speak for the people that sit up at night staring at their ceiling, wishing that they do what they wanted to do in life. Somebody got to speak for those, and I feel like it's not enough of those type of people. And I realized it's not enough one day when I was down and I felt a little depressed, and I'm like, damn, I want to hear something that really talks about what I'm going through, and I can't because I have nobody to turn on. Like it's nothing. There's no artist out here. Like if I don't turn on Cole or I don't turn on Eminem, Marshall Mathers, I mean, it's really not no artist out here that really can speak for that. I mean, it's no artist out here that's speaking to that. So because of that, I had to make that shit myself.
No, you absolutely right. You just brought it all home when you talked about it right there, and it's just real refreshing just even understanding where you came from. You know, for that just to bring it out of you. So now, with the music, the dream deferred, the reception, like you already said, you getting messages from strangers, and you know how it changed and touched people in ways that you couldn't even expect, because you know who to imagine people was living the same story or going through the same struggle that your story was even addressing at the time. But now the reception you're getting from a dream deferred, what is the route for your next video, or what video will you be dropping in what order? Because you have
I
a
actually
lot of
have
no,
I
go
actually
take the
got
floor.
deep thoughts already made it.
Okay.
I already got deep thoughts already. Deep thoughts been done for two months by now. That shit just sitting on my page. I have yet to take it off private. Like I don't know why. I just haven't done it. So
Ooh,
I
so
just
wait,
haven't
could we
felt.
get an exclusive release date?
I just haven't had a time. I just haven't felt the need to drop it. I guess I don't know. I haven't felt the sense of urgency to drop it. I'm real. I don't know. I'm real impulsive when it comes to releasing. So I haven't released it. It's already done. I'm supposed to be shooting Faded with Identity whenever he get ready to do that. I'm supposed to be shooting Plug Call and my single off Max Turbo with Nim. Actually Monday. I'm trying to get that together. Um I mean I'm supposed to be shooting Too Fast, the outro of my tape of A Dream Deferred with the Moy. So I got a lot of things in plan. But the thing about videos is they take a lot of time, number one. They cost a lot of money, number two. And number three, it's hard to get as much stuff. I have so much material and so many things that, like Max Turbo is a time sensitive project, and I have so much things that I need to get done. It's hard to decide what I need to put my energy. I can only do a finite amount of things in a limited bit of time that I have. So, but you know, it'll be out. I'll have it for the fans to listen to and peruse and digest as they will.
No, absolutely. But then just even mentioning that, 4 tracks, 4 breakout records on the album, and you know that's just a good way just to line it up right there. So you already have the flow, you already know the records that you want to go, and now that just sets it up for the people when they're ready, man. So we know Monday, Lord willing, the one with Nimi, whenever Identity and you guys get together for Faded, and then we already got what you call it again, a Dream Deferred, not a Dream Deferred, Deep Thoughts. That's whenever you're ready, whenever you feel like
Yeah,
it.
Deep Thought shot by B Mar. I'll probably release it next week. I don't know. I like to ask people. I like to ask my people on my page and polls if they want me to drop it. I done asked them about 4 times. I know they probably like nigga just drop the shit by now, but it'll be out sooner than later.
All right, so now, because I follow you on the Insta stories, very entertaining, excellent follow. Please, if you're not already following him, at Whiiteboy double Oz, don't forget or don't even add him at all. And with the whole situation, I saw a post which you had Fat Shug mentioning you in his top 5 in Jersey. How do you feel
It was
about that?
top five in the South.
Top 5 in the South.
Yeah, top five in the South. And Suge, that's my niggas, man. We support each other. I appreciate what he doing for the hood. He appreciate what I'm doing for the hood. And man, I've been in the hood all my life, so niggas can't never discount what I do for the South. Niggas can't never discount how I put the South on. Like I done took this shit nationwide. I mean, just like Suge, like I mean, maybe not in the same capacity as him on the battle stages, but I done been on 4 tours, bro. Like I done took this South shit nationwide. So I really put on for my hood, and hopefully my hood put on for me. The bigger I get.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So damn, so you already got your plate full, man. You got mad things lined up. You already, so right now you already dropped the Dream Deferred, Max Turbo coming at the top of the month in August, Lord willing, and then we already got 4 videos already, you know, scheduled out coming between from now to, you know, till whenever, and then Lord knows any more videos from Max Turbo. So with all that already on your plate, brother, what is there anything else you could be possibly working on that we should know of?
Well, I got a tape coming out with Boosie, my nigga Flip Brewski from the South, Brewski Escobar.
Really?
I got a
Okay.
tape coming out with him. It's actually almost done. I only need 2 more songs. It's called We the Ops. We got a lead single off of that called We the Ops. Very, very fire. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing something with Vegas, but he a little busy right now. So that's going to be on the back burner. But we're going to do a tape probably called Hardy Forever. Because, you know, we call ourselves the Hardy Bros. And a lot of niggas don't know Vegas is my blood brother. I mean, so, yeah, we going to get that emotion. I might be doing something with Booby Sean if he get around to it. It's called No Sidewalks. So, you know, I'm working.
Yo, you working is an understatement. Wow, that year off just made you have a whole different hunger. I'm not
Yeah, man, I got
I'm
a
not
kick,
even
man.
lying.
Time waits for no man, man. I'm getting older, man. You know, rap is not a forgiving game when it comes to age.
True indeed, true indeed. Damn, white boy, yo, just keep killing these niggas. That's all I could say, man. That's all I could ask for at this point. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Dang, you should be the role model for freaking future rappers, man. If you ain't working this hard, you ain't working, period.
Yep, and I'll be bringing back Whiiteboy Wednesdays next week, man. So make sure y'all tune in. Whiiteboy Wednesdays. You
Wait,
know, I
wait.
did it.
Before we dip out on that, what made you bring about White Boy Wednesdays? Because that's one of my faves. You
Oh
know.
shit, I
That
was
shit is
doing
dope.
that.
I like
I
that.
was doing
I
that
like
shit
White Boy
forever.
Wednesdays.
I was doing that shit forever, but you know, basically the real reason I restarted it a few months ago, I think I restarted in October. I'm not really sure, but the real reason I restarted it because I wasn't really, like I told you, I had took some time off from rap, so I wasn't really in the rapper mode no more. I wasn't writing music. I wasn't going to the studio. I wasn't doing nothing rap related. So I needed to find a way to get my juices flowing to really get into the. I needed to really get into the habit of writing music again. So I started writing White Boy Wednesdays as a way to just force myself to have to write over and over. So it was basically an exercise practice for me. It just turned into entertainment for the fans.
True indeed, true indeed. Well,
It
look,
definitely was entertainment because I love it.
King Jones,
Thank you,
talk to
brother.
him,
Thank
man.
you.
Well,
Appreciate
you
that.
got a fan, one of the
Listen,
co-hosts.
man,
Talk
it's
to
not
him,
even a
man.
fan. It's just like we grew up in the South. I mean, White Boy watched me grow up. He helped me grow up. I mean, I know White Boy before he was White Boy. So it was just, I mean, this is loyalty right here. This is South loyalty right here. Like when he put out that record,
Preach.
put out Dream Deferred, it was definitely something that I sat here, I bumped 2, 3 times the same day it came out. As soon as I seen the shit on Facebook, I'm like, all right, I'm getting that right now, ASAP. I got it. I bumped it through. I said, yo, this is that fire. I was bumping it all day, all day. Shorty could even tell my shorty could tell you like, yo, I don't want to hear that. I'm tired of hearing it. Like that's how much I was bumping it because it speaks. It's real. And like I said, I knew this guy forever. So it's like, yo, I knew when he put out a good project like this, it was like, yo, it's something that you gotta bump, and it's just like, yo, it holds up to what it is capable of. Like that's what rap is missing right now, reality. Because like you said, everybody is rapping about cars they ain't got. They rapping about drugs. They rapping about sex and bitches and all that other shit. Like all that shit has already been done. Now we got the reality rap coming back. I can't wait for the next project.
Yeah,
Facts.
well, the next project is gonna be a whole lot more ratchet than the Dream Deferred. But my album, that's what I forgot to mention. My album that I'm dropping in October is called When It's Real Is Forever. You know, so that's gonna be a mix of both of my sounds of rap, my reality rap plus my ratchet rap, all on one project.
Oh well, then
Okay.
that's gonna be something
Okay.
I'll
We're
probably
gonna
bump
have to
like three,
bring you
four
back for that
times.
too, then, man.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
word,
bring
yeah.
you back.
I'm getting y'all in tune. Well, see, Max Turbo is gonna be Max Turbo. That shit gonna be retarded. Like you gonna turn that shit on. It's gonna sound like a heart attack on the beat. Like from front to back, it's gonna be all bangers, all club bangers, all mainstream bangers, all aggressive bangers, all bangers. And there's only gonna be 10 songs. I'm gonna keep it short, 10 songs. Know what I mean? And the shit gonna be all crazy. And then when I get to When It's Real Is Forever, I'm gonna just mix it up, man. I'm gonna have some of that reality rap people love, and I'm gonna have some of that that turned up street shit that people love from me. You know what I mean? I'm a best of both worlds for y'all, man. R. Kelly and Jay-Z, that shit.
You heard it here first, man. On this motherfucking Smokecast.
Word up.
My brother, thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you, my brother. I don't know if you can see me on the mic right now, man. Thank you. I
Yeah, I
appreciate you
can. I
right
can see
now.
you.
You feel me? I appreciate you. I appreciate you devoting this time for this interview. And I appreciate you just giving us the exclusive and some behind the scenes info that some of the people may not have known. So, you know, this makes it better for the people who love listening, the supporters, the fans, and everyone who just enjoy great music overall in general. And just an overall great interview. You get what I'm saying? This was just a real great talk. So I ain't going to hold you any longer, my brother. Unless you got something for us. It's been a pleasure having you on.
Yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me out. Make sure y'all keep in tune with the projects, the videos, everything I got going on. Be on the lookout for Secret Society, everything they got going on, as far as the artists, the models, and the directors. My brother Vegas, definitely shout out to him. He got a lot going on. He's definitely gonna be making a lot of major moves soon. Y'all gonna be hearing him all over the radios. Basically, all I'm gonna say about that. So yeah, we got a lot going on. Just keep in tune. I appreciate y'all having me up here. I had to take the time out. I know I've been a little busy and not been able to get to it, but I made sure that I got this shit done today. You feel me? So y'all don't be like, oh, this nigga be stunting, bro. Like, yeah, nah, I got y'all, my nigga. You feel me? We get
Nah,
this shit out
man.
the way, man.
Yo, I love you
Appreciate
for
y'all.
that,
Thank you for
man.
supporting, man. Thank y'all for
Nah,
playing my music, man. That shit mean the
absolutely.
world to me.
So wait, before you leave, they can find you on Twitter and on Instagram at
Uh,
Whiiteboy double the I's.
on Twitter, actually, my name is Willie Spaz, WILLIESPAZ, because my other Twitter name, Whiiteboy EIE, had got banned from Twitter. Long story, I ain't gonna get into it, but yeah, it's my moniker, Willie Spaz. Instagram is Whiiteboy. You know what I mean? You can follow me, find me. I got a Facebook fan page. You can follow me on that if y'all want. I barely use it, but you can follow me on that. I got a SoundCloud,
Follow him
Spotify,
there.
everything. You find me everywhere, man.
Spotify, Dream Deferred on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all major
Yep.
digital
Tidal,
releases.
Google Play, Rhapsody. They put this
All
on
that.
YouTube. It's on whatever you want. Wherever you gotta find it, you can find it, man. So make sure y'all listen. Make sure y'all get in tune with what we got going on around here.
Boom. You heard it here first. It's been a pleasure, my
All right.
brother.
1, 2,
We
3
out.
times.
Ha ha.